Hey guys, it's Erika. We're going to be checking out TXT's Love Song, I Know I Love You featuring Seori Choreography version, and this is like 7 minutes, and I don't know why this is like 7 minutes, but I'm still excited to be seeing it because we're going to get a chance to see more of the choreography for this song. And they dropped 2 other versions, like they said, a full shot and a close-up version. I'll react to those in the coming days. I could have reacted to everything today, but then I feel like I might have been burnt out, so I like to space out if I'm reacting to like various dance practices for the same song, and that's just how I do. It keeps it keeps me from not burning out on it, the song or the choreography. So yeah, I don't know what this is or why it's so long, but let's not waste any more time and let's get it. Full shot version. Oh, so it's both in one. Well, that's nice, because you know I like wide shots. Looks like they shot on a little bit of a fisheye lens. Well, then maybe I won't react to the other versions if I can just knock them out in one video. That's a list? Okay. Dynamics, hello. Okay. Wow. I like that little forward section. I like the lower angle too. Kind of angled upwards. That's a nice little like. Very clean. Very clean. There's a lot of floor work, hello. Now this is like one take sort of thing, there's no cuts. Which is very impressive. Not only them to perform in like a one take music video thing, but also the camera team. That was like a tracking moment, that was cool. This is probably handheld. Maybe, I don't know. I would assume. Like with the gimbal. But I really like the choreography for this song. And it's nice to see them dance in a little bit of a different style. And put like so much into the movements. Oh, just kidding, get cut. You can even just see how much like they put into the performing aspect of the movements. Kind of how they're throwing their bodies into the choreography and put like emotion through that way is really cool. Then do they perform like half of it with mics and half with not? I don't know. But you don't really ever see like K-pop put like so much into the performance in terms of like an emotion like this. So that's very, very cool to see. That was the full shot version. So yeah, okay, close-up shot version. Then I'm not going to react to them if I've already reacted to them. I wonder why they made that decision to put them together, but then put them separate. Does this shirt say F you? And I like getting the variety because most of the time it would be cutting between the close-up and the full shot version, the wider shots. Oh, nice little tilt. But there definitely is a difference between getting like a wide shot and seeing the choreography, because you're seeing the full body movements. But when you're in a tighter shot like this, you're getting to see closer details of the choreography and the performance part of it. So I appreciate both versions. I was like low-key confused because I'm just like, it sounds like a girl voice, but it's sweet. I was like, when did they sound so feminine? They have a featuring artist. Which is interesting that for here they perform with the mics, and then for that other location they weren't performing with the mics. Like, is it something that they do in the live stages? I don't know. They get rid of them halfway? I don't know. Or they can be performed with the over-ear ones. I don't know, it's just interesting to me. I mean, I'll see in the dance practice. I'm reacting to the dance practice. I just love that location. I love the other one too, but where my personal tastes go. I loved it. I really did like it. It's very interesting again that they did drop this version, but they also uploaded two separate videos for the full shot and the close-up version. I won't be reacting to those because I just reacted to them, but I will be reacting to the dance practice. So even though I said I was going to, I didn't know what this version was going to be, but now I know, and now I know that it would be unnecessary. So I won't, but I really like it. I think the choreography is extremely strong. They are extremely clean, and what's sticking out to me beyond just the dancing itself and the movements itself is like how the sort of like, it would technically be like textures, right? Of how they are performing the choreography itself, because you can just like dance through it, but if you're not putting that sort of emotion into the movements, and it's weird to say like emotion, right? But that's what the vibe I'm getting is just like the emotion and that sort of way they almost are like throwing their bodies into the choreography. It's very, very interesting. That's what's standing out to me, because you don't get there's not a lot of K-pop artists that will throw their bodies into the choreography, because you know a lot of what they do, it's meant, you're supposed to look pretty for the camera, right? And especially for girl groups, they're not really going to be throwing their bodies into the choreography. But if you remember Sunmi's Tail, she's kind of throwing herself into the movements in like a good way, not like throwing it like being very flaily or something like that, but it just kind of putting you're all into the dancing itself, and that's sort of what they appear to be doing. It seems probably a very exhausting choreography. There's a lot of floor work, there's jumping, there's a whole lot, and especially throwing and being just so emotive or expressive with your movements, with the sort of emotion that is accompanying the song and the dancing itself and the whole performance of it. That can be very, very exhausting because you're putting extra into the movements, which is, you know, kind of necessary for it. And I think it's necessary because they're all doing it, and you know, they're all sort of performing in that sort of way, and it really enhances the performance of it. But you know, it's almost like, and I'm sure that would be the intention if they're all dancing that way, but versus like if they were just doing without having those sort of, without expressing the dancing the way that they are, it probably would have been fine choreography, but it just enhances it to a whole other level, and it is exhausting your body because you're putting you're putting more, because instead of doing like movement just like this, or kind of you're putting more into it. That was a bad example, but hopefully you understand what I mean. But it's really, really nice. And again, I really do appreciate getting full shot versions of it. I mainly talk about getting a full wide shot so I can see the entire choreography. That's what I want to see. I want to see everything, and that's what the first one gave me. But the close-up I think is also very important too as well, even though I speak about wanting that less often, because you are getting closer movements, maybe just stuff that they're doing with their hands, more of the performance, what are they doing with their facials, that sort of thing. But also just like tighter stuff that you're not gonna be able to see in like a wide, because in a wide they may be doing like their faces and they have to do all the little hand stuff, but you may not catch on to it in a wide. So the close-up versions I think are just as important as the wide shots, but I like to see the full thing from just like a wide angle. There's a dance practice, so I'm gonna get it in that, because it did cut off there when I went to the second location in the wide shot. But it was really, really dope, and it was shot really well. I'm very impressed on how they because obviously I know it may sound weird that they did such long takes with the camera in that, and it may sound weird to just be like that. I appreciated that, and it shows their dedication and their hard work, because they do, and that's how they perform it, right? They're gonna perform the entire song through and through. But for like music videos, it can be a little bit different on how to shooting that, because you have not only are they having to perform the choreography to perfection because it's being recorded, but also the camera team behind them, they also have to be perfect too as well, into getting all those camera movements and stuff working and pulling focus and doing all these other things that are really necessary. So props to not only the camera team but the artists themselves for being able to do those long takes, because it looked like essentially 4 takes of footage. You know, for the first one, the full shot, they had the first location and then they had the second location, and they just cut them where they cut them and then just threw them together, and then the same thing for the second one. So but I'm very impressed by all of that. It's impressive to me, because I know how difficult it is to not one dance and perform, and another one to do the camera stuff. I know how that can be. So just like props to everybody. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I bought all 3 versions of this album. I forgot I did that. I did buy all 3 versions of this album, the physical versions, because I couldn't just buy one. They're so pretty on the outside. Anyways, I haven't gotten them in the mail yet, but I will patiently wait. Go ahead and put your thoughts in the comments down below what you thought about TXT's I Know I Love You Love Song featuring Seori Choreography version. Again, I'm not reacting to the separate videos because I already reacted to them. Go ahead and put your thoughts in the comments down below what you thought about it. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. If you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, or in the description down below, or at the end screen, share this video with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Sorry, I'm an anti-romantic. 탈환하고 싶었죠 멀리. 이미 널 줬는 내 맘이 작은 불씨로 타올라. Sorry.